Nobody warns you about this. They tell you retirement will be peaceful, that your 60s and 70s will be your golden years. But what if I told you that the decade between 65 and 75 could be the hardest, most disorienting stretch of your entire life? Not because of one big tragedy, but because everything you built your identity on, your job, your routine, your role in the family, starts quietly slipping away, all at once, almost without warning. If you're living through this stage right now, or watching someone you love go through it, don't look away. By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why this decade hits so hard, and more importantly, how to come out the other side stronger than ever. Why this age hits different. Between 65 and 75, life doesn't just slow down, it quietly flips upside down. You're not just retiring from a job, you're losing the daily structure that gave you purpose and identity for 40 years. Your body starts whispering reminders that it's aging. Old friends start passing away, one by one. Even your role inside your own family begins to shift, sometimes without anyone saying a word. It's never one big crisis. It's dozens of small, invisible changes hitting you at the exact same time. And that's precisely why this stage feels so much heavier than anyone ever warned you it would be. The retirement trap. Retirement sounds like the dream. No more alarms, no more deadlines. Finally, time that belongs entirely to you. But for so many seniors, that long-awaited freedom quietly turns into something nobody expected. Emptiness. Without a job to wake up for, the days start blurring into each other. The sense of purpose you carried for 40 straight years disappears almost overnight, and nothing rushes in to replace it. That's the real retirement trap. You finally have all the time in the world, but no roadmap for what to do with it. When your circle gets smaller, as the years go by, something painful starts happening quietly in the background. Your circle gets smaller, old friends pass away, children grow up, move out, and build lives of their own, visiting less than they used to. Even a spouse, if you're lucky enough to still have one, can't fill every single gap left behind. Loneliness doesn't arrive all at once. It creeps in slowly, and it's not because you did anything wrong. It's simply the nature of this stage of life. But here's the good news. Recognizing it early is the first real step toward fighting back. The body starts sending warnings. This is the decade your body finally starts talking back. Joints ache a little more than they used to. Energy doesn't carry you through the day like it once did. Maybe it's an unexpected diagnosis, or maybe it's just the small signals. Stairs feel steeper, sleep feels lighter, recovery takes longer. None of this means you're falling apart. It simply means your body is asking for more attention than before. And the seniors who actually listen early on are the ones who stay strong, mobile, and independent for years, even decades longer than those who ignore the warning signs. The search for new purpose. Without a career to define you, without children left to raise, many seniors quietly ask themselves a question that feels almost too heavy to say out loud. What am I even here for now? This isn't a small question to brush aside. Purpose is exactly what gets you out of bed with energy every single morning. But here's the encouraging truth. Purpose doesn't have to come from a paycheck or a job title. It can come from mentoring someone younger, finally picking up that hobby you never had time for, volunteering in your community, or simply being more present for your grandchildren. Purpose isn't gone forever. It's just waiting, quietly, to be rediscovered. Relationships under pressure. This stage quietly tests every relationship in your life, whether you're ready for it or not. Marriages that once revolved around careers and raising children suddenly have to find new common ground, with nothing but time stretched between two people. Adult children mean well, truly, but they're busy building their own lives, and that distance can sometimes feel like quiet rejection. And friendships, the ones that manage to survive this stage, start to matter more than almost anything else. The relationships that make it through aren't necessarily the easiest ones. They're simply the ones both people choose, again and again, to keep working on, rewriting the next chapter. Here's the truth. Nobody tells you 65 to 75 doesn't have to be your hardest decade. It can quietly become your most meaningful one. The seniors who truly thrive in this stage are the ones who stop waiting for life to feel the way it used to, and instead start deliberately building something new. New routines, new connections, new reasons to wake up genuinely excited for the day ahead. You've already survived the hardest parts of life, raising a family, building a career, weathering decades of change. This stage isn't an ending written for you. It's a blank page, and you're finally holding the pen, ready to write something better. If you're somewhere between 65 and 75 right now, hear this clearly. What you're feeling has a name, and you are absolutely not alone in it. This stage is hard, yes, but it is not permanent, and it is far from the end of your story. So take one small step today. Call an old friend you've been missing. Try something completely new. Finally book that checkup you keep putting off. And if this video spoke to something in you, share it with someone who needs to hear it just as much as you did. And subscribe to True Age Wellness for more honest, real conversations about aging well, one episode at a time. You've already earned this chapter of your life. Now go make it count, starting today.